Hey everybody, it's me Chadini. Um, I don't think people understand the true importance of uh, of the saying that the revolution will not be televised. I think people think that a revolution can actually be televised. Well, um, a true revolution will come from the most oppressed people, from the nitty grit, uh, from the position of the proletarian who done had enough and that's fed up and that want to change by any means necessary. And when I mean that by any means necessary, I mean truly by any means necessary. There will be a movement along with a party. It won't just be a movement. It won't just be protests and people having you out here signing petitions. There'll be a party behind that with a motive. Okay? Unfortunately, in today's society, there's a lot of nonprofit organizations that's trying to create some type of movement. But again, it's not a party. But these movements could stir up a lot of controversy to a point where they can get a lot of support, where it could become a party. And once it become a party and it's still doing its movement, it's still going out there protesting and having people sign petitions, it's still going out there doing things on a non-violent way, then possibility is that it it could either get engulfed by the elite because it's doing things in a way where people feel that the elite can grasp a hold of it. Here you have the Occupy Wall Street movement that's going on and people protesting in downtown areas and huge congested areas or whatnot. The Occupy Wall Street movement, a lot of people say it looks like it could possibly become a political party. As with the support it has, it could possibly become a party. But you have two parties, the Republican and Democrat Party, which is funded by the globalist elite and billionaires and millionaires, not just in America but around the world, that put their money into these two political organizations. And behind these political organizations, there's other secret societies and organizations with their own secret motives. And the same thing with Occupy Wall Street movement. The Occupy Wall Street movement is a movement, but then a lot of people say, who started this? Who started this? A lot of people are trying to figure it out. They're saying it's the people that started it. You can't get people to start anything without someone getting you to start, or some organization getting the ball rolling. So it's basically put on Adbusters Media Foundation that got it started. This Adbusters Media Foundation is doing this nonprofit thing with the Occupy Wall Street movement. Now with this, you gotta say who's giving Adbusters Media Foundation money. Who's behind this? There's the Tides Foundation, which a lot of people remember the Tide Center, Tides Foundation, which gave Adbusters from 1996 to 2003, which gave them 340,000 roughly, just into Adbusters Media Foundation. Just gave them money, basically donated money to them like that. And by now it's 2011. I'm pretty sure it's somewhere close to $1 million that they gave them. So they're the biggest supporter financially. And who supports the Tides Foundation and Tide Center is George Soros. He's a billionaire, global elite, and a globalist. So with the first thing you learn in accounting, taking accounting classes, first thing you learn is that nonprofits make money. That nonprofits need accounting too because they make money. Nonprofits are very lucrative businesses, actually. People out here trying to make money and start businesses. You need to start a nonprofit. That's all I gotta say. I don't want to say too much. You just start a nonprofit. You can manipulate systems. You can manipulate people to make them think that you're doing something for a good cause. Have other foundations support it, but then behind that, your 10-point program or whatever it is that these people think they're fighting for or going out here protesting for, behind that there's a secret motive. Just like George Washington with the Foundation of America. Basically, what George Washington comes from a party, I guess you could say the Whig Party, say if it was Democrat or Republican, it wouldn't matter. Behind